Well, good evening, folks. Welcome to Dongguan. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup. It's the quarterfinal between Argentina in the white and Serbia in the blue. And Nicholas Brasino comes right out and hits a long jumper. He banks it in.
That's probably a sign of good luck. First basket off the glass, and then a near steal here by Scola.
Scola, famously, you remember in that final of 2002, thought he'd come up with a game-winning steal, and it was a very similar situation right at midcourt, but he was called for a foul. Vlade Divac back then. Here, not given the possession, so Serbia maintain it. And Jovic, tough as nails at point guard. D'Elia reaches in and forces the over and back, so Argentina, good signs for them, coming out ready to play on the defensive end.
Well, we haven't talked yet about Serbia's dominance offensively. They come in averaging almost 96 points per game, second in the tournament to New Zealand, but they also lead the tournament in turnovers, over 15 per game. So if there is one weakness, is taking care of the ball.
Campazzo, what a character he is, what a player he is. And he comes right out and hits a three.
Dream start here for Argentina. 5 quick points. Serbia yet to attempt a shot.
Bogdanovic. Jokic back to Jovic. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, Jovic, a very athletic point guard. Happy to be a floor general. Almost 6 assists per game, but can also finish around the basket.
Behind the back pass to D'Elia by Campazzo.
That was incredible.
That could be the player of the quarterfinals, folks. I mean, Campazzo has wasted no time in showing the world what he's all about tonight. Bogdanovic. And the hands, either Scola or Garino have picked up the foul.
Campazzo, you see the vision, looks away, and then flicks the wrist to D'Elia for the dunk. That is...
how is this guy not playing in the league across the pond? That's what I'd like to know.
Also, quick shot to Brasino on that nice screen as Jovic misses.
Radlica with the rebound, and this is where Serbia going to cause problems. You think even Lucic gets in there and crashes the boards. And Campazzo, meanwhile, steals the pass. Opportunistic. Boy, they caused a lot of problems for Poland as well in their last game. But now they turn it over. And look at Jokic handling it, the big fella. And drives in and banks it in. Grino trying to draw a charge. He was perhaps in the circle.
Well, we all know Jokic, point guard in a big man's body, averages almost over 7 assists per game in the NBA for the Denver Nuggets.
Grino fouled in the paint. Bogdanovic, it's almost as if they've come out and gotten a bloody nose. But it's Argentina that goes to the line.
A bit of a hip check from Radlica.
So Garino played his college basketball in America. Had to go, I think, in the NBA and has been playing in Spain. And now at the line making free throws. And Sergio Hernandez, well, he could not have asked for a better start from his team.
Yeah, we know this one might get a bit chippy.
Seems to already be chippy.
Serbia does have more depth than Argentina, so that's something else we'll look at the rest of the game.
Scola from the arc, good! Well, they must like the Chinese air having played here. They look comfortable on that one.
4 for 4 to start here for Argentina. They've scored on every possession.
Jokic, who was shown the door in the last game, a couple of technicals. And now Brasino with the rebound. Scola again left allowed to go in the lane and then misses a layup. Bogdanovic. Foul called on Argentina.
You mentioned Serbia likes to crash the offensive glass, and this time leads to a foul. You see the Scola three-pointer, of course, able to do it inside and out.
D'Elia, and now Sahin is calling D'Elia and Raduljic over. He's seen enough. Wants to clean it up.
That's 2 quick fouls now on D'Elia. They can't really afford to lose him this early, coming in averaging 9 points, 6 rebounds a game.
Gaisi is going to come in. Tayyavek Gaisi, the 26-year-old center, replaces D'Elia.
Gaisi's only featured in 3 of the 5 games, so you see how limited they are off the bench in terms of bigs.
They've also got Kafaro to come in. And Jokic drives in, and look at the Raduljic rebound. And then the follow by Lucic.
That's what Lucic does, makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Brasino. His three-point range is right when he walks in the building. He'll put it up from anywhere. Nice pass and denied at the rim. Here comes Jokic. And found Gaisi.
Jokic running hard down the floor, getting the early post position, forcing the foul from Gaisi. Here's the block on the other end. Great timing, elevation as well from Jokic. And a lot of people have talked about Jokic being on cruise control so far in this tournament. You see there Brusino getting some medical attention. And despite being on cruise control, obviously still averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists in limited minutes, not even playing half the game on average.
Inbounded pass. Now Bogdanovic drives in. He was short, but he was fouled.
It looked like he got caught on the arm there on his way up. Bogdanovic will head to the free throw line. See right there, no question, another foul on Gaisi. So that's another big man in foul trouble for Argentina.
Well, size is not an issue for Serbia, clearly. Even as Raduljic is going to go out here, he's going to be replaced by Nemanja Bjelica.
Yeah, you mentioned the size. 1.96 m, 6'5" average for Argentina, 2.6 m, 6'9" average height for Serbia.
So that is significant. Bjelica comes in obviously at 2.09 meters, that's 6 feet 10 inches. And Bogdanovic off target with that first free throw. Brasino had to come out as well, had a caught a blow to the nose. So Laprovitola comes in. Excuse me. So here comes Campazzo after Bogdanovic goes 1 of 2 at the line. And Gaisi this time goes up strong. It's probably a good sign that they continue to go to it.
Well, beautiful high-low pass from Scola, feeding the big man inside. Mullet flying.
Bogdanovic out to Bjelica right off the bench. And Jokic with the ball, he brought it down. Laprovitola almost had it, and Bjelica stays with it. And Serbia is struggling to get the basketball, and now a foul called on Scola for a push.
Well, the referees have a lot to work on tonight. There's a lot going on, a lot of activity.
Yeah, both Well, Djordjevic is doing a lot of barking, and the players on both benches are standing up. And already Tolga Sahin has called over. Look at that. So the foul was indeed on Scola.
That's 2 on him now. They cannot afford for Scola to come out of the game for too long. They're going to be kept in here by Coach Hernandez.
And Scola giving it to the Brazilian referee, isn't he? No doubt they know each other. Lucic capitalizes at the line. And now we're going to get Lucic going out, so good work from him. And coming in is the recent signing of the Memphis Grizzlies, Marko Guduric, number 23.
Guduric, a lefty shooter with a nice touch from beyond the arc. Jovic calls for the foul, trying to put the pressure on Paso.
Boy, look at Djordjevic. I mean, this is nothing new. He is going to talk the entire game. He's going to try to get his point across every possession, especially in a game like this, of this magnitude. La Provitola is fouled by Bogdanovic, and Djordjevic can hardly watch. He sits down, nor can Bogdanovic. Watch this.
You see the weaving around there by La Provitola. Bogdanovic.
Yeah, he got it on the left arm. Yeah.
I mean, the extracurricular activity.
I can feel the technical coming
on either side. Only the 3rd team foul for Serbia.
So they said he was passing, he wasn't shooting. Interesting. Campazzo hands it off to Garino. And great defense by Bogdanovic. Now Guduric.
2-man game here between the two stars.
Jokic going to work. And he is fouled, so he will take 2 free throws, and that's 3. 3 fouls on the backup center, Gaisi.
You know, Serbia, their eyes light up when they see a young guy like Gaisi trying to match up with Jokic. Of course, Jokic is so dangerous in the post because he can score and pass, has great vision and touch around the basket. So,
well, Cafaro is going to come in, no doubt. I mean, he's already moved over closer to the coach, and Gabriel Deck is going to come in as well.
So that's going to move Scola to the 5. Deck more of a stretch 4.
Scola himself has 2 fouls, so you know the fouls accumulating, and we've still got 4:59 to go here in the first quarter.
Serbia, though, missing 2 free throws in this first quarter. They came in second in free throw shooting in the tournament, 82%.
Jokic makes 1 of 2.
I think he was complaining about the referee not throwing a bounce pass to him.
Campazzo. Oh, beautiful pass again, and the basket this time by Garino.
Argentina, yeah, they can execute their offense flawlessly, especially with Campazzo leading the way.
Reaching foul, this time called on Garino.
You cannot be greedy on defense. Just giving. See the beautiful pass again. And Guduric got lost in the screens. Garino left wide open, no rim protection on that play.
Bogdanovic takes his time and makes the first. Other Serbian players, they will all get minutes tonight. No question about it. Feels like we should be more than halfway through the first half. A lot of stops. It's a slow-moving game, which is okay with me.
Yeah, we've had 11 fouls, 8 of them coming from Argentina in this first quarter, and there's still 4.5 minutes to go.
Here's Deck. Very skillful, short.
And that's not Argentina's offense, just isolating one man on the side, have him go one-on-one essentially. Serbia will live with that all day.
Bogdanovic dumps it down low to Jokic and he lays it up. And now it's just a 2-point lead for Argentina. La Provitola into the lane. Passes it back outside to Campazzo. Scola drives in. Great D by Jokic. Bielitsa's his pass batted away by Carino. Now it's Campazzo in the open floor. Now his pass. 5-on-1. Snared and look for some execution here from Serbia, and they tie it up with Bielitsa.
Yeah, that's a nightmare in transition for Argentina. 5 players in blue running the floor. You see La Provitola doesn't want to commit another foul. Bielitsa, his first basket of the game, and tied at 16, going to the first timeout, second timeout. Now Misic has the responsibility of trying to slow him down.
La Provitola, and now Serbia with a chance to take the lead. Nicic in the game, number 22 for Serbia. Jokic has it taken away. Here comes Campazzo, fouled by Bielitsa. And, well, just a little, I guess, give Argentina a chance to sneak around. They're going to come up with a steal.
That's what they've done all tournament. Again, leading the World Cup in steals, over 11 a game. Also look to capitalize off those, averaging almost 22 points off turnovers. Bogdanovic, slow start for him from the field, has knocked down 3 of his 4 free throws.
La Provitola gets in, back out to Deck. Hayer up in the game, number 10. Gets it to Campazzo. Puts it up from deep, and it's good. Boy, he has to play like Superman tonight, really, for Argentina to have a chance. You just feel it. Puts it back up by 3.
He really probably has been one of the 2 or 3 best point guards in the tournament. As another foul called off the ball. It's the youngest player in the game today. Hayer up, 21 years of age. And shows a bit of the youth there. Committing the fouls. You see the step back 3 from Campazzo.
He really, I mean, he affects the game so many ways. It's his ball handling, it's his defense, it's his passing, his scoring. But here's Lucic. And Serbia clearly not going to go away.
And all those things combined make a great leader. And he is really the engine for this team. Obviously, Scola gets a lot of the headlines. But Campazzo is the one that can only go as far as he'll take them.
La Provitola hands it back off to Campazzo. Quick pass inside the Deck. I tell you, he sees the opportunities. And he grabs them with both hands, doesn't he?
Campazzo, 5 assists to go this 6 points. Argentina back up 3.
Bielitsa, boy, that was a powerful move. Took it right to Scola. Scola's got the 2 fouls.
Yeah, I respect that Bielitsa, happy with his role coming off the bench for the Serbian team. Obviously, one of the better players out of Serbia.
I think Cafaro is going to come in. Now Deck rattles out. Now they switch. Deck guarding Jokic. And then comes over, and now it leads to a fast break. Hayer up, drives in, and he gets rejected. What a block by Lucic.
Nice backdoor cut.
Micic, and Bogdanovic goes up. What a turn of events that was.
Wow. Block of the World Cup so far. Don't think we'll see one better than that. Those are the kind of plays that Lucic makes, though.
Deck goes strong and scores with a reverse layup.
What a first quarter of basketball we've had. It's going back and forth now. Already a few lead changes.
4 points for Deck coming off the bench. Now Guduric. Bielica. He goes in strong and gets blocked by Hayrup. And now a charge called on Whelan. And now a technical foul has been called by Sergio Hernandez. Or called on Sergio Hernandez.
No, hey, easy. Easy. Speak with me. Speak with me. Speak. Don't make gesture. Speak. Speak. Are you listening?
This is crazy.
Was foul. Was offense foul. Easy.
The Serbia play.
Was offense foul.
No hands
Put that on the chest.
No hands offense.
Okay, that's it.
Well, we'll have another look at it as we took you there.
Well, yep. All three refs are mic'd up, as you now know. And you heard the exchange. And obviously, Hernandez saying he wasn't in position. You know, the defense was moving. He was calling an incredible decision. But he's going to, isn't he? Because the foul was called on his man. Now he gives up the technical as well. Well, interesting that the ref also said no gesturing because it's making him look bad.
Well, it's also, given the flow of the game so far, you know, Argentina had 10 fouls in that first quarter. It's a bang-bang play. Sometimes you'll see the referee say, okay, we're going to call it a block, even though it's a 50-50 call. Hey, Guduric, I respect him stepping up on that sideline. You're taught to cut off the sideline as a defender in transition.
No, that was wrong. It wasn't Djordjevic with the technical, but Hernandez. So Hernandez can't get another technical. He'll know that. Now Jokic just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah, Guduric went for the backdoor cut. Just the timing a bit off there between Jokic and the guard.
Campazzo. What about Micic? Deck with a pick. Campazzo takes it strong, hands it off the Deck. Wow. Absolute precision.
You are playing with Campazzo. All you have to do is keep moving. He will find you for the buzzer beater.
A thrilling first quarter is in the books. It's Argentina leading it 25-23 over Serbia. So coming out for the second quarter, Cafaro guarding Jokic. Now Micic, who drives in and scores, and he will earn a trip to the line. Vaso Micic. So great play by him.
Micic, whose confidence has really grown over the last few years. Jeff, you recall in Istanbul, was pretty quiet in most of those games, but in this World Cup, the 6'5" guard, giving them 6 points per game. And you see there the strong finish.
And that was at the Cafaro, who just came in, and again, one of the biggest players they have to offer, of course, Vaso Micic. Our thoughts are with him and his family because his mother passed away yesterday, and he decided to stay with the team. It's quite a heart-wrenching story, but he's got the support of his teammates and his coach. Coach Djordjevic obviously saying it's up to you, and he wanted to stay.
See a collision there, knee on knee between Micic and Campazzo. So despite scoring 23 points in that first quarter, it's the first time that Serbia goes into the first quarter break down. You see there the collision. Both guys seem okay.
Campazzo is just involved in everything good, really. He did have that one turnover. He's passing it back out to the perimeter. La Provitola puts it up from deep, and Cafaro comes in. That's a rare sight, an offensive rebound for the South Americans. And the pass just off the fingertips of La Provitola, and Cafaro couldn't get it. So Argentina's biggest lead in this game was 8, and right now they trail by 1. And Scola has the 2 fouls. And Gaisi also with 3 fouls. They're on the bench now. Jokic goes over for a breather, and well, what do you do if you're Argentina now? You have to give Campazzo a break. So you bring in Luka Vildoza.
And also Serbia going to Boban Marjanovic, fan favorite. You see him posting up big inside there and just already
clearing out Marjanovic. Got him with Cafaro with like an elbow. They might look at this, see if this is an unsportsmanlike. Watch this. They're battling. Well, he just kind of like swung his elbow to clear some space. So that's,
you see a lot of battling position there in Cafaro.
Michael Wieland on the call. Do you think he's the most loved Serbian player in the NBA? I don't know anybody that doesn't like him.
It's not even close.
Everybody loves him.
Yeah, Marjanovic averages 8 points, 6 rebounds for the 76ers last year.
Gabriel Deck fakes it, now drives in. Well, right idea, just couldn't finish. Micic has it over to Guduric. Micic gets in the paint. Guduric, they got to keep an eye on him. He lets it up to Marjanovic. And good effort there by Hayrup, and now he finishes. Actually, Hayrup has really impressed me. Okay, he had his dunk blocked, but he went down and had to block himself, and now here he is again getting out on the break. Look at this.
Yeah, running the floor hard, finishing one hand off the wrong foot, bit of an awkward finish.
I remember him in Dubai at the Under-17 World Cup, FIBA Under-17 World Cup 2014, where we had Jason Tatum for USA. Obviously, a lot of really good players. Rui Hachimura for Japan, and Hayrup, he was a talent. You knew he was going to take off eventually. Lucic in the left corner puts it up. And La Provitola trying to box out, but he gives away so many inches, he would rather give up the foul.
Yeah, he had the inside position that couldn't prevent Bielisa from getting his hand on the ball. That's a loose ball foul on him. Bogdanovic also back into the game for Serbia.
Bielisa off the front of the iron. And also not able to corral that. Well, those are 24 years of age, so the new players coming into this Argentina setup.
Baseline open.
Damage in for the rim rocker.
Yeah, you saw that coming all the way as he posted up the young guard. And Bogdanovic, who has a lot more athleticism than people think, not just a shooter.
Provitola calling the plays. Cuts back, puts it up at the line. Gets the rebound and is fouled by Lucic.
They forgot to box out the shooter. Able to get his own rebound, his own miss. You can see the Argentina.
Attention. Don't yell to me. Speak to me. I will listen to you.
The referee's mic'd up, so that's why we bring it in. Argentina's offense a little bit different with Campazzo on the floor, not on the floor.
Vildoza for 3. Different players stepping up now for Argentina. Spin move, Micic. Gets it to Marjanovic. He brings it down, though, and that's when Argentina are able to steal it. And an unsportsmanlike has been called on Marjanovic. So a couple of fouls on the big center coming off the bench.
That one was unnecessary. A lot of Serbian players were back in transition.
It's just so hard to get out of your system, isn't it? For so long, players, they tried to disrupt that fast break with the foul, but now it's not allowed.
And also, when he goes in for a little swipe, it hurts a little bit more than with most players.
Provitola sinks the free throw, and a lot of fight in this Argentina team. Tenacious, like nipping at your heels. And it's great that they're buying minutes for these guys who picked up the early fouls.
Yeah, and again, the turnovers are one of those areas we marked earlier in the game. Serbia now has 9. Came in averaging 15, tournament high. So they need to do their job taking care of the ball.
Provitola for 3 is good, and Argentina back on top now by 7.
First made field goal for him, and you can see the 2 free throws going down gave him a little bit of confidence after missing his first 3 shots from the field.
Cafaro having to guard Marjanovic down low. Now Bjelica forces his way in, and the foul trying to go for the rebound on Marjanovic, and that is 3 on the big center. And this will force Jokic to come back into the game.
Not the best stint from Marjanovic.
Not at all. Oh.
And after that,
right there. So a couple of us could have been called foul for the first one. And look at Cordoza.
Yeah, Marjanovic.
You know what's interesting, Josh, is Marjanovic goes over to the bench, is that some of these guys that are stepping up for Argentina, they got quality minutes in the Americas qualifiers.
They really did.
And that experience coming to the floor, like Cafaro played exceptionally well against the USA in Greensboro. Here's Deck making the first free throw. I know that Vildoza's another one. And Hayurup.
They won 9 of their 12 games in those World Cup qualifiers, and it was mostly with these guys. The unsung heroes.
Well, Scola also came and played from China a lot. Went back home to the Americas. Hey, you're up. Of course, they got experience at the AmeriCup as well. Cordoza went for the steal. Now they get it to Lucic. Passes up to 3. Jovic has it. Down to Jokic. Lucic hangs in the air. Misses. And now Deck with the rebound. Brings it down with 2 hands. No look pass to Cafaro. Cafaro can shoot the 3, but he's not stepping out. Provitola for another 3. Off the front of the iron. Vildoza for 3. And Serbia dodged the bullet. Jokic turns, scores, and he will go to the line for a potential 3-point play.
Again, such a smart player. Appreciates that there's not much size on the floor for Argentina. Runs straight to the rim, turns, asks for the ball. Quick move, finishing through contact with the N1. That's why he is the joke.
Cafaro just tried to sell it, didn't he? Cafaro goes out. Now Scola comes back into the game. But good minutes from Cafaro. And Serbia just a different different team with Jokic on the floor. There's no doubt he's the difference maker for this team.
Jokic does have those 4 turnovers. He's also got 8 points and 4 rebounds and a couple of assists. So involved in a lot of the action.
Again, Campazzo getting valuable minutes on the bench here with La Provitola running the point. Now Deck, quick pass to the corner. And Vildoza strikes again.
The young guy stepping up for Argentina. Back-to-back 3s for Vildoza. As Simonovic also in the game for the first time for Serbia.
This Argentina team well prepared. And showing us why they have yet to lose at this World Cup. Vildoza, of course, I'm sure when they found out they were playing Serbia that they all understood how imperative it was to be fully concentrated. Here's Jovic. Simonovic hits the three for Serbia. That's what he's known for.
You mentioned the preparation. Campasso actually talked about that before the game. He understands they don't have the talent like the USA, Serbia, or Spain, but they have the preparation. And that's what it takes. A lot of work, a lot of preparation. They're happy the work is starting to pay off. They want to keep working and winning, in the words of Campasso.
Beck kind of lost control of it, gets it back, puts it up a little prayer. And Jokic rebounds the miss. Simonovic steps into another three, this time misses. And Lucic was able to bat the ball out, and Vildoza snares it, so Bogdanovic spilled it.
Yeah, it slipped out of his hand there. Another unforced turnover for Serbia.
Simonovic came in hitting 50% from three-point range, and what he is tonight. Great minutes from Hejrup and La Provitola. Now Campazzo back in the game. And also Garino. Vildoza into the corner. Garino. And took his time and gets it to fall. Lucic was flying at him, and Djordjevic needs to make a change here in this approach. Argentina and Beck.
Going to Jokic. Jovic wide open.
Oh boy, steps into it. Well, what is it? Okay, so pick your poison.
That's a breakdown defensively. The help was caught in no man's land. Didn't really throw the double team at Jokic, and he gave him a clear line of vision to the open shooter at the top of the key.
Vildoza. And the ball kicked by Bogdanovic.
For Serbia, you're probably not too worried about being down right now, considering Bogdanovic is only taking 2 shots in this first half. Has gone to the free throw line. Just 5 points for one of the tournament's leading scorers.
Vildoza for 3. Goodness me, he can shoot it.
That shooting stroke looks very smooth. This time off the dribble as well. Able to square his feet and shoulder up.
Bogdanovic comes and gets it. What about Vildoza? And that is quality, boy. That is quality.
I've always been impressed by the fact that he can get the defense off of him without dribbling. Just with ball fakes and jab steps. And of course his range is way beyond the FIBA three-point line.
Beck passes up the 3 and drives in and scores with the left. And then he looks at the ref and says, I got fast.
Beck now with 9 points off the bench. Comes in as the 3rd leading scorer for Argentina, 12.2 points per game.
Bogdanovic again starting to turn it on.
Once he got that switch with Scola, it was over.
There's Campazzo for Scola again. Oh, what a finish from Scola. I'm going to tell you what Djordjevic said in his last time out. When I get a second here, got our first translator listening in. Pretty interesting. Bjelica. And Jokic not able to box him out. Great play by a great player. Pretty standard, really, for him.
10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists now.
Back to Vildoza, passes it up, then passes back to Garino. That is beautiful basketball, folks. Boy, they are passing it. Pass masters.
This second quarter, they have really knocked down the three-pointers. 6 three-pointers now in the quarter for Argentina.
Jokic, he's got the considerable size advantage on deck and just takes his time and scores.
What can you do if you're Argentina and catch the ball that low?
We're in the final minute of the first half. Coach Hernandez says, give me some motion.
You can see why Jokic is shooting 79% from the field in this World Cup. Looks like that.
Vildoza. Shot clock down to 3.
He's feeling it, Jeff. He's feeling it, Jeff.
Simonovic.
It's a better contest, though, by Bielisa.
The hand was in the face. Bielisa puts on the deck, gets blocked by Vildoza, but Tolga Sahin, the Italian referee, calls the foul. And what was interesting about that, well, I mean, I think it's interesting about that last time out from Djordjevic. He told his players, take Scola one-on-one, no help defense, one-on-one. Bielitsa. Hernandez, that's the Joker right there. Joker fans, I guess for Nikola Jokic, that's the costume, popular costume. And a push called on Simonovic, so Argentina get it back.
Free throws now on the other end for Argentina. It's always a brutal sight for a coach.
That throws Hernandez's timeout out the window because he was setting up the play. And now they don't get the ball. He was going to run off about 12 seconds before they ran their play. Bogdanovic waiting to check in. Simonovic goes out. So the only foul trouble for Serbia is the 3 for Marjanovic. And now here he is, one of the Argentina basketball icons, Scola, at the line.
Argentina, on the other hand, 4 players with 2 fouls, and Gaisi with 3, so severe foul trouble for them, especially with Serbia's game plan of getting the ball inside.
Scola came into this game shooting 82% at the free throw line. He knocks in both, and now this is interesting. A player with 3 fouls has come in to, I guess, deemed somewhat expendable.
That's exactly the word I was going to use.
Gaisi, Tajevek Gaisi, to play this final stretch. So he gets a 4th.
Watch that high pick and roll here, pick and pop. Jokic, Bogdanovic.
Game clock down to 6. They get it to Jokic, and he scores with ease. Now, quickly, they got to hurry. Campazzo puts it up from a long way out, and well defended by Jovic. So that is how the thrilling, interesting roller coaster ride of a first half finishes. It's Argentina on top, 54-49 against Serbia. Well, second half underway here between Argentina and Serbia. Of course, one thing we haven't mentioned was Argentina. They've already clinched a spot in the Olympics for next year with their great performance so far. Serbia also hoping to be in Tokyo. Campazzo drives in off target. I wonder if that might be an omen, a bad omen here at the start of the second half for them. Bogdanovic.
Expect him to be very aggressive in the second half. In this play, high pick and pop, pick and roll between Bogdanovic and Jovic.
And that's why the man shoots thousands of jumpers.
Yeah, his touch is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Casino back in. He's a threat. Here's Campazzo. And that time, Serbia knew the interior pass was coming. Now up ahead to Bielitsa. Bogdanovic, leader of the horde. Passes outside to Jokic. And Jokic not there. And Campazzo tries to get a foul called on Jovic, but I think the referee was aware of that, what was going on. What do you think?
Well, Jovic looked like he was just trying to box out and prevent Campazzo from getting to the loose ball. Campazzo not appreciating it much. And Jovic, definitely a physical player. You saw him reaching for his kind of rib cage.
You wanted the referee to know that he felt a little bit of that as well. Jokic down to Bogdanovic.
Triple teams.
Lucic for three. Good job, Scola.
And a three-pointer, not Lucic's forte. Is nice.
And look at the pump fake from D'Elia.
Got two Serbian defenders off of their feet. And D'Elia, who had those two early fouls, didn't play much in that first half, just 4 minutes.
D'Elia and then holds on strong, passes back outside to Bjelica, and Campazzo brings down the ball.
And a wide open look there from Bjelica, who's 0 of 4 now from 3.
Scola open, good! And just like that, another 3 falls for Argentina. The space in the floor, drawing the defense.
10 points now for Scola.
Boy, watch Campazzo Jovic. That is really heating up. Oh, what a drive, a strong drive from Bjelica. Foul number 3 on Scola. Although Brasino is trying to say, give the foul to me.
I'm not sure about that one. We'll take a look at the beautiful passing from Argentina and the patience from D'Elia to finish.
Yeah, it's like you said earlier, I think D'Elia, people don't appreciate how effective he is. He's played in a lot of big tournaments for this team, including the Rio Olympics. Bjelica at the line. Potential three-point play, and indeed the foul was on Scola, so that is number 3 on him.
Bjelica now with 9 points. 3 of 10 from the field.
Brasino, his baseline, good hands by Bjelica. So you think Raduljica stayed on the bench because Serbia want to play a little bit quicker, I'm guessing.
Djordjevic has no problems tweaking his starting lineup. First half, second half, we've seen different guys in that lineup each game, it feels like.
Pass, Scola. Bjelica comes out to get a hand in the face. Now Campazzo. Jovic brings it quickly.
Good pass.
And Jokic thought he might have a three-point play opportunity, but another foul called. Once Jokic gets it that close to the basket, and if he keeps the ball up, nobody's stopping him.
Yeah, we've seen it numerous times, just running straight to the rim. His teammates know that he's going to be there. He obviously has the soft hands to catch it.
So Jokic's free throws get it back to 2, 16 points now. 4-5 at the line, but they're quickly answering is Campazzo.
Went right at Jovic.
And Bjelica left the ball behind. Scola hands it off now to Campazzo. Quick pass, and what a finish from Brasino. So intelligent, Argentina making the extra pass.
Campazzo, who, there's so many different point guards you can think of when you see him play. Look at Steve Nash in his game, dribbles that baseline, looking for his divers. Guys cutting from the wing.
Boy, Bogdanovic did a good job of keeping the ball, and then he just kind of dumps it to Lucic.
So 9 assists now for Campazzo. Does have the 5 turnovers.
8-point porch for Lucic as well. Dalia is on the offensive glass, but Jokic brings it down.
Nice screen from Jokic.
Good defense. Campazzo's career really started to take off, I think, at a different level when he was playing in Spain with Murcia. And now has the ball. Bogdanovic quickly to the other end. And how in the world did they come away with no points? Serbia. And now Djordjevic has been slapped with a technical foul.
I think it was to the bench, actually. Not even Djordjevic.
Wow. Somebody said something.
And that lefty hook pass. Campazzo and Brusino doing a good job using the rim to protect from the block. Campazzo loving it.
Well, he called a technical on Hernandez in the first half, and now Djordjevic. No, it's Djordjevic who has been slapped with the technical. Points at a premium.
That's a 3-point swing there for Serbia. Had an easy 2. Instead, they give up a free throw, potentially more on the possession.
That's a great point. Of course, it often happens, doesn't it? You know, you miss an opportunity, and then the other team goes down to the other end and scores.
They also have to come out of the game here a bit winded. Plays at such a high level of energy.
Vildoza checks in. He was so impressive in the first half. Scola, boy, very close to picking up a 4th foul, and then he was not allowed to stand up and dribble.
Lucic causing havoc on that play. Here's the technical foul. It is on Djordjevic. You are right, Jeff. Wasn't too animated, but definitely said something.
Well, I think it was also the gesturing. That's what clearly some referees don't want to see, the gesturing. As I remember him talking to Hernandez after he called the technical. Scola definitely perhaps a little fortunate to get away without picking up his 4th. Micic in the game for Serbia.
Bogdanovic getting the rest.
Jokic. And tries to get to Lucic, but Garino picks it off. Now Vildoza pulls up and hits another one, but that was a 2. Foot was on the line.
That's confidence all the way, thanks to his performance in the first half. The transition pull-up jumper. And that was a 2. Referees might go look at it, but Totis did seem to be on the line.
Bjelica for 3. And unbelievable fight there for the rebound, and good hustle there from Bjelica to swoop in and get the ball. Lucic goes up and throws it down.
Yeah, Lucic is a high flyer. Remember that block in the first half? 10 points for him. Ooh, a lot of contact inside.
Scola going to work. Ball knocked out of his hands. Good D by Serbia. Garino. And great D. Probably the best defensive set by Serbia in the game.
Yeah, no question there. Let's see if they can use that to build some momentum defensively. I'm looking at Bjelica, 3 of 14 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3. Taking the most shots so far for Serbia. They need him to start knocking some down.
Jokic completely surrounded. Now Bjelica off 1 foot. Well, right on cue.
Well, you get the layup 3. As the buzzer sounds,
dribbles it off of Bjelica's foot. And Serbia get it back. And they would have counted that had it gone. So Bjelica right on cue. And he goes to the line with a chance to tie it.
I know, but help me, please. Thank you so much, sir.
You hear the referees asking the players to stop standing. You see the Bielica runner three-pointers. The shot clock expires. Now a chance to tie this one up from the free throw line for Bielica.
Casino out of the game. Is taking a seat again, and maybe not quite the same player. After taking the smack to the nose. See the Serbian fans jostling back and forth. Chanting Serbia, Serbia. Makes one of two. So it's Bielica and Milutinov in the game now for the first time for Serbia.
This one's shaping up to become a classic.
Provitola almost had it taken away, but Serbia's defense really picking it up now. Bounce pass to Delia to the corner. Garino. And Deck sneaks in, takes it back, and then goes up and draws the foul, Milutinov. You really do feel the D coming from Serbia, don't you?
Yeah, but you got to finish the possession with a defensive rebound. Deck, you mentioned he's very versatile, active around the basket.
Plays a little bit bigger, really, than he looks.
Stretch four.
Deck 2.02 meters, 6'8". And rattles in the first one. Campazzo composing his thoughts, knowing he's going to be on the line on the court in crunch time. Although in a game like this, it's crunch time for 40 minutes. There's Deck, 10 points, and rattles into second, so he's 11.
Deck, the Real Madrid teammate of Campazzo. Here comes Heyerup.
Mitsic looking for some space. Passes to Milutinov and trying to get some contact. Provitola behind the back to Bogdan, gets it back, and now a foul. Milutinov out on the perimeter.
I'm not sure how many minutes Milutinov will have here. This one possession game.
Bogdan going up against Bogdanovic. Bounce pass to Deck. Hands it off to Delia. Passes it. Tries to make another pass, and this time Serbia. Suffocating defense. Come up with a steal.
Defense collapsing in the paint.
Misic in trouble. Gets it back to Bogdanovic. Now Bogdanovic puts his head down, gets in, and he is fouled by Vildoza.
Bogdanovic does such a good job of hanging in the air that extra half a second. It's the second time we've seen it tonight. It just causes the defense to be off balance. See there? Just kind of waits for the guy to come down and then looks to release it. It's hit right on the wrist.
There's 4 fouls now in the quarter on Argentina, and it's 2 fouls on Vildoza. How long will the Joker be on the bench before he comes back in? 14 points now for Bogdanovic.
Argentina with Campazzo and Scola on the bench. So it's up to guys like Provitola.
Provitola rims out. Good rebound, Bogdanovic.
Chance to take the lead on this possession.
Bielica spins, gets blocked by Delia. Deck.
Kind of a force there, didn't need to go up with it.
reaching the foul. Bogdanovic going for the steal.
The bad foul for Bogdanovic. Trying to time the steal. You see here. Yeah, Lisa.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe a little more patience would have been required there. Guduric comes in for Bogdanovic, who's going to hear some applause as he goes back to the bench. Just some low fives and high fives for his teammates. Those are back to D'Elia. Now to La Provitola. And hands it off to D'Elia, who goes up. He gets swatted by Bjelica.
Talk about the defense. It's really stepped up here after giving up 25 and 29 points in the first and second quarters. There's 14 for Argentina in this third.
Micic into the paint. And good job, D'Elia, knocking the ball away. Serbia about ready to get the offensive board and put it back in. Now Vildoza almost loses it, but takes it back outside. Bounce pass to D'Elia.
Oh, and boom.
Behind the back pass to Heyro. And this time he spins, puts it up high. Simonovic grabs it, boys. Some exciting stuff, but no finish.
A lot of bodies flying on that possession. Serbia fortunate that come up with a foul. Now they'll hold it for the last shot.
What kind of lift would it give them to score to go in front here right before the quarter? Right at the end of the quarter. Micic for three. Misses everything. 4.5 seconds. And Jovic is going to come back in. Orsino is going to come back in.
So the offensive, defensive changes both sides.
Boy, no shortage of effort from that man, Bjelica. .5 seconds. Campazzo here. Heyro goes out.
They do have a foul to give.
Campazzo back to deck. And just could not quite control it at the end. And, what a game, folks. 68-67. Argentina on top of Serbia at the end of the third quarter. So fourth quarter underway. Serbia start. Jovic, Simonovic, Guduric, Micic, and Jokic. Here's Jovic. Has it taken away almost by Campazzo. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Serbia possession. 10 on the shot clock.
See the great hands there by Campazzo. Took it away.
Campazzo, deck. La Provitola, Scola back in the game, and Garino back in the game for Argentina. Guduric from the right corner! Puts Serbia in front!
And that's what he can do, the lefty with a smooth stroke. Serbia, this is the largest lead of the game for the Serbs. Just 2 points, but they are up ahead.
Scola from the right, and that was short. Didn't pull the string on that one.
Jokic nearing a double-double, 9 rebounds for the big man.
First time it looked like Scola was a little nervous. Let that one fly. Micic passes back outside to Jokic. He puts it up from deep, brings a little bit of rain, but the ball bounces off the rim. Probably sure that's the shot they want.
Yeah, the first shot was an open shot.
But even then, you're the toughest player to stop, and you catch it down the low blocks. Why don't you go to work down low? Guduric. I mean, it wasn't an easy shot. He had the Garino hand in his face.
Fans, every possession matters so much at this point.
Provitola on the court at the same time with Campazzo. And now a hold called on Simonovic.
Pick up 2 quick fouls. Unnecessary fouls, even, really.
Argentina shooting 10 of 11 at the free throw line. So if they go over the limit, that'll be a factor. Scola surrounded, gets it to Campazzo. Provitola, entry pass to Deck, great D. Good D by Simonovic.
The risky pass there, the lefty hook post entry feed.
Jokic outside to Jovic. In and out, Jokic shows us his all-star move, but now he doesn't finish. Gets blocked by the backboard. Campazzo to Garino from the left. That's good! Is Argentina back in front? Twice Serbia had chances to add to their lead. Twice they came up empty. Now it's Argentina back in front. Micic. Charge. Michael Whelan, the Canadian referee, calls the charge. A little bit out of control by Micic.
Great outside defense. Pretty sure he was outside the semicircle. Yeah. Provitola taking it for the team. Of course, Simonovic makes the 3 after the whistle as well.
But now that brings the reintroduction of Bogdanovic.
It's also
throwing their best.
Also the 3rd team foul for Serbia.
Campazzo, another 3, and it goes back to a 4-point advantage for Argentina.
What a response by the South Americans.
Jokic. Back out to Jovic. At the line. Oh, that was money. Big shot from Jovic.
And he's not very aggressive offensively, but when he actually looks for a shot, it really helps the Serbia team.
Scola for 3 again. But Simonovic called for a push on Deck.
They're now in the penalty. 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
So any more, there'll be free throws coming for Argentina. Here it is again. Watch Simonovic. Oh no, it was a different play. 3-pointer. Campazzo to the corner. Garino steps over, drains another long one. That was a 2. Well, Djordjevic calling a timeout. Here he is calling the shots. Says he can't remember what it was like to be a player. Surely that experience helps him here. Here's Bogdanovic driving in and earning a trip to the line.
If I'm Serbia, I want the ball. Bogdanovic, Jokic's hands as much as possible.
Look at the spider cam view. I mean, the production, the pictures that are coming out of this World Cup are remarkable. Josh, I know you've remarked on it a few times already today. Breakfast, lunch. We'll talk about it at dinner as well.
I mean, the graphics are one thing. Obviously, the IRS, the instant replay system that we have to review and get the referees' input.
I'm loving hearing the refs. Even more so with the exchanges with the coaches than the reviewing the unsportsmanlike fouls. So, Scola again for 3. He's missed his last 3. And it's Argentina with a 3-point lead. Bogdanovic made 1 of 2 the last trip down. And La Provitola second. Second on Argentina here in the fourth quarter.
Very big difference defensively for both these teams after the offensive shootout in the first half.
Bogdanovic pulls in, misses the shot, and he was open.
Tough shot, had the open three perhaps.
Pazzo pulls it back. He is absolutely excitement. Great drive, Laprovitola misses. Scola kept it alive, puts it up and in.
Scola, the king of the unorthodox finishes around the basket, has the footwork and the touch in the paint.
He's got 10 points and 4 rebounds. Bogdanovic pulls up and can't get it to go. Deck with the rebound.
Huge possession here. A bit of a cushion.
And the ball handed off to Scola. Lays it up and in, and Argentina back in front by 7.
Hey, it's gut check time for Serbia now. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the clutch game.
Bogdanovic behind the back pass to Bjelica. Guduric wide open. This time misses. Oh, and Guduric had already started running back down the court. Didn't see the ball. Campazzo to Scola again. Oh, what a rejection! But then the follow by Campazzo.
Boy, he's in the right spot, the right moment, and that's now Argentina's largest lead of the game. All of a sudden, just like that, is Bjelica. Huge response.
Boy, that was a huge response from Bjelica. Serbia were on the ropes.
So all 3 Serbian stars, Bogdanovic, Bjelica, and Jokic, 16 points apiece. Yet they're still down 6.
Garino, guarded by Bogdanovic. That's long.
Tough shot.
Boy, how big will that three-pointer end up being from Bjelica? Here he is again. Has it knocked out of his hands by Campazzo.
I don't think it went off his leg. He's got to be careful.
They could review that if it was 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes, but here it is again. He just lost it.
So Campazzo once again forcing another turnover. It's number 15.
Great look by the ref there. And boy, what a difficult ride this is turning out to be for the Serbia fans.
Still just a 2-possession game. Argentina, though, 14-9 advantage in this fourth quarter. They've played great defense.
Laprovitola takes the contact and he makes the shot! Are you kidding me?
What a strong move by Laprovitola.
Yeah, Laprovitola is, the Argentinians has come to play. He got the foul, Micic, and you saw the look from Bogdanovic, who looks unwell on the bench. And here's, again, a look at the play, and look at the reaction from the Argentina bench. And I'm not sure we're going to see Bogdanovic come back in at this stage, because out of your picture, as the ball goes up the court, look at the bench, and you can see Bogdanovic leaning up, standing up rather, support. I don't know if he's winded, if he has some type of injury. Here's Micic, drives in, passes out to Lucic for 3. And Campazzo with the rebound up ahead to Laprovitola. And decides to bring it back out.
Well, we might have our first double-digit lead on this possession. 5 rebounds for the smallest man on the court.
Campazzo, bounce pass to Scola, and avoids, unbelievable. He draws the foul as well. He will go to the line for a 3-point play. The legend in the making, Scola.
Scola now the leading scorer for Argentina yet again, 16 points. As Bjelica, late whistle.
Yeah, there was, but good things happen when you attack the basket, and Garino puts Bielitsa on the line.
Garino getting up there.
Boy. Well, kind of he swipes down, and I guess that's what the call was for, with 3:05 remaining. So we'd be more than happy to have the clock stop, be at the free throw line. Can this Argentina team close Serbia out? What an extraordinary result this would be, folks.
A lot of small ball right now for Serbia. Bielitsa playing the 5. Lucic moves to the 4. 3 guards.
Provitola, that's right. So that helps with the ball handling. Campazzo. Taking valuable seconds off the clock. And the kick. Ball reset. 14 on the clock. Serbia's fans stunned into silence right now. They need something to happen to get them back on their vocal best. Provitola, Scola, and he finishes.
We've seen these passes, the bounce pass off the dribble. Argentina putting on a clinic. That goes between the defender's legs. Let's have a look here.
Oh, he nutmegged him.
5-hole.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a call into MJ and tell him maybe Charlotte should bring Campazzo to the Queen City. I mean, he is electric.
That's a homer statement right there. Bogdanovic.
Going for the steal, La Provitola, Micic. And Deck knocks it away.
Serbia's missed a lot of open looks in this second half. See Jokic, disappointed.
I tell you, you can be the biggest star in the world. Jokic is huge. We've seen Antetokounmpo, however, go out early with Greece. Now Bogdanovic steps up and hits a long 2. Still got time. Serbia, if they need stops, rebounds, and points.
Well, Argentina just keep the ball in Campazzo's hands, let him happen.
And he just drives in and gets contact from Bielitsa. The Serbia team looks tired as well.
They've been up in so much of the tournament.
There's no doubt about it. Rushes out. Scola comes back in. Campazzo, he just does it all. He is fearless.
Really, really is. 14 points, 12 assists, 3 steals, 5 rebounds.
You know what? Something we haven't really talked about. As he misses that first one, is how this player at the line right now, Campazzo, look at his size. 5 feet 10 inches, 1.79 meters, and he's been a dominant figure in this game.
This is both there.
You don't have to be big to play basketball, folks. He's got to have a big heart. Here's Bogdanovic, and Campazzo flies in for the rebound. And now the pass, and Campazzo gets it off the backboard, gets the goal interference, and honestly, when was the last time Serbia went out in the quarterfinals of any tournament that they played in? You have to go back a ways. There's Micic fouled by Deck. Certainly under Djordjevic, this hasn't happened.
And not since the 06 World Cup where they finished in 11th place. They find themselves in this kind of position.
Djordjevic, they got to the final of the World Cup in Spain. They got to
semifinal 2010.
Well, Djordjevic, under Djordjevic, 2014 semifinals, 2014 final, 2015 semifinals of the Eurobasket, the final of the Rio Olympics, the final in 2017. And now they're on the ropes. Good shot from Micic. 34 to go.
Oh,
That's the travel, yeah. It took him a second, but Tolga Sahin called the turnover, not allowed to stand up.
It's only a 3-possession game.
Bogdanovic, good!
Here they come. Now a 2-possession game in minute 20.
Argentina up by 9, now 6. After the Bogdanovic three-pointer from Pazzo. La Provitola. Pazzo. Puts it up from deep, gets it to go. That was a 2. Put on the line. And now Mitic fumbles it, Deck pulls it up, and he goes in for the dunk. And Argentina start to celebrate, folks. Bogdanovic gets another look. It's long. Deck battles for the ball. And I'm not going to say this is the most famous, potentially most famous picture, but when you go back and look at the history again, folks, and you look at Radulica looking off on the bench, and you remember that Argentina lost that 2002 World Cup final in Indianapolis, and Scola was in that team. They lost it to Yugoslavia. Boy, puts a little bit of added significance to this, doesn't it?
It really does. I mean, they finished top 5 in 2006, 2010. Now guaranteed a top 4 finish.
And Scola fouled by Lucic.
Scola's never one to respond too aggressively.
And don't forget 2006, they played Spain in the semifinals and lost.
Hey, Scola! Hey guys, that's it. That's it. Finish.
Well, spoke too soon. Scola did not appreciate the push in the back on the offensive rebound. He'll head to the free throw line, a chance to add a couple more points to his total. Be another 20-point performance here for Scola.
I mean, words, Josh, you know, in his 5th World Cup and putting in this type of performance. It's, yeah, he is.
Meanwhile, Bogdanovic, who for many was the best player in the tournament up to this point, potential, player of the tournament, MVP candidate. That will no longer be the case moving forward. Maybe Patty Mills, Scola, Campazzo, of course. Evan Fournier for France, depending on how they do.
That's a great point.
Kemba Walker for USA.
Satoransky for the Czechs, depending on what happens there. Panitka for Poland. Maybe they have a dream run. And the legend in the making. I don't like to call him a legend until they've stopped playing, but it does apply to some players. And look at D'Elia. And, looking back at Scola and D'Elia, that was a touching moment. Also with Coach Hernandez. D'Elia invited to Houston to train with Scola back in the day when the NBA really connects with those younger players, and the big guys especially likes to help them out. This is for me, a shocking result considering that a lot of people were picking Serbia to win the title.
Yeah, Argentina obviously had something to say about that. Look at this performance tonight, almost 100 points against a team that was only allowing about 66 points per game to their opponents in Serbia.
Remarkable. It has to go down as one of the all-time great moments in Argentinian basketball history, and certainly a bitter pill, a tough pill to swallow for Serbia. Denied a rematch, perhaps with USA, who knows? All we know is that Argentina have advanced to the semifinals. They win it 97-87 over Serbia.